Hi there. Today, I want to talk to you about something that's really been bothering me. It's been a little over a week now since Charlie Kirk was murdered, assassinated, and I went through, all the gamut of emotions like I'm sure you did. But today, I'm here and I want to talk to you about why I'm terrified. I'm frightened now for this country, for our great nation. And you should be also. And I am frightened for my family, myself, my wife. Things are going to get really, really bad, in my opinion, my belief. And it's been brewing for a while. But what's crazy is that, I watch people on YouTube and they talked about, being tolerant and trying to work things out. And those same people right now are actually, it's more of a call for action. And, that we need to fight and we need to do these things. People are also calling for civil war. And let me tell you this, that would be a horrible, horrible thing. I do not want that. I mean, I would love everyone to come back together as a whole and stop this needless killing. The hate is awful. And, so I'm seeing the people on YouTube, call for not necessarily violence, but to fight back in different types of ways. And the other side is doing the same thing. So you have this hate and division is growing. It's on fire now. And I don't think it's going to stop. We're in a world of hurt. Our political leaders are doing the same thing. The same political leaders that said, hey, we need to come together. We need to sit down and talk about this. No, they're saying we need to rise up and we need to defeat this. We need a call to action, we're fighting back. We're not taking this anymore. And again, both sides. So that would be, it's not good. Civil war, division in this country. It's not going to be like the Civil War we saw back in the 1860s. This is going to be more guerrilla warfare, and maybe it's going on now. It's starting, and that's what's going on. Political assassinations. But I'll tell you what. You shouldn't have to die for your beliefs. What you say, that is, it's not right. And people are, they're upset on both sides. Like I say, they're losing their jobs. People are losing their jobs. Thousands of people lost their jobs for what they said. A lot of it was horrible. And, I'm not here to judge and whether a person should lose their job or not. But again, you shouldn't celebrate anyone's death. I wouldn't, even if someone I disliked greatly, wouldn't celebrate their death. Might not mourn, but I would not celebrate. That is not right at all. But, getting back to my worries, I have children, and some of them they like to go to Chicago. I don't live, they live an hour or 2 hours, 2 hours away from Chicago about. And they like to go there on the weekends sometimes. And that scares the hell out of me. Chicago has turned into such a violent city. Um, and of course, you cannot ride a bus home now, like that poor Ukrainian girl from work, without, getting murdered. And the reason she was murdered, just because she was there. That is pure evil. That was hate. As an older person, You know, I, the fight, I don't have a lot of fight left in me. Heck, if someone got me on the ground, I'm done, because I have a hard enough time. If I fell, I have a hard enough time getting up. My body is broken, let alone someone attacking me. You know, it's in older people, we're low-hanging fruit for people that want to just do harm to people. We're easy targets. What are we going to do? You know, not much. But what I can tell you is, if you have a way to protect yourself, now is a good time to get used to that thing that you might be able to protect yourself with. If anything, barricade your doors a little bit more. They have these nice, you know, bars you put underneath your door handle. Secure yourself, because bad things are coming. In my belief, or what I think is going to happen, is going to be horrible. It just keeps simmering, and every day, you know, social media does not help at all. And I truly believe that there are groups, these evil groups in this country, in the world. There, you can't tell me that there are not nations and groups in this country that aren't behind all of this, or most of it. There have been people for a long time that want to destabilize and destroy this country. And, you know, whether it be China, Russia, Iran, who knows, you know, you have people, you know, George Soros, you know, paying for a lot of these things. I think just a day or two ago, they made Antifa a terrorist group. You know, I grew up in the 70s and 80s, and you didn't have to lock your door. We didn't have any of this crap going on. You know what, there's always been, well, there's political things, but as a young person, I was oblivious to it. But you didn't have the hatred on each side. You didn't have that. We didn't have to worry. We could play outside at night on the, you know, ride our bikes without worrying about someone hurting us. The hate, and I've mentioned this before, hate is like a cancer. If you do not stop it immediately, it will grow and grow and grow, and that's what's happened. And I truly believe we are at the point of no return. So I don't know, and I might make another video on what the Civil War might look like, but it's not going to be what you think. And we might be in one already. We're seeing, you know, guerrilla tactics on the streets. I'm not going to, you know, mention any groups or organizations, but I can tell you, people have been training for a number of years and getting ready for things to happen, and on both sides. I'm not here to point fingers. I'm here to talk about the end result, and that is what you should be terrified about. That's pretty much my thoughts for today, and thank you for watching.